Hi, I'm Nicole, the editor of Move, and today I'm going to be joined by Christophe Nicodeme, who is the Director General of the European Road Federation. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. Really do appreciate having you here.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No, you're more than welcome. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the European Road Federation.
Okay, so I will start with the European Union Road Federation, or ERF. It's a non-profit organization which was founded in 1998 as an organization representing the sector of the road infrastructure, mainly towards the European institutions. And we are a platform of research and dialogue focusing on all the road infrastructure related issues, and obviously also mobility, highlighting the importance, socio-economic importance of roads for the community and the society. We tend to call ourselves the voice of the European road. We have a large variety of members, which are national road associations, private sector research institute, also universities, test centers, certification bodies. So our membership is quite large and representing different elements of the road community, I would call it like that. We provide, obviously, information to our members. We follow and try to influence the European policy regarding road safety and the road infrastructure. We try to make transfer of knowledge during international seminars. We have dedicated working groups that maybe we'll talk about later on. And personally, well, I have a background of international sales and marketing. I've been working 17 years for a UK company, but I was based in Belgium. I had my office in Belgium, and I was representative senior manager for Latin America and Southern Europe. And at that time, that company used to be a member of the ERF, and is still anyway. And because of the fact that I was living in Belgium, I was making the contact and ensuring the relay between the UK-based company and the ERF, where I participated to different working groups. I also was part of the executive committee. And at a certain stage, I was proposed to take over the direction of the European Union Road Federation. And that's what I did. And I've been the Director General since 2008 now.
Lovely. And like you mentioned before, you've mentioned some of your programs that the ERF have. So there's road safety, road infrastructure, and sustainability. So what have been the impact of these programs, and have you met targets that you've set?
Yeah, in fact, if you look at all our programs, it is true that road safety remains and will still be at the core of our activities, because it is anyway linked to also sustainability, financing. Everything is interlinked, obviously. And I think that we have really achieved some very positive elements. If you look at the general trends on the road safety statistics in Europe, the trend is really going down. We have also been recognized as expert in the European expert group of infrastructure safety, to which we participate through some of our members, and among which our president and vice president. We also participated to the Connected Cooperative and Automated Mobility Expert Group. So all this is a sign of the importance of the road infrastructure in the global framework of road safety and mobility. If we look at sustainability, for example, we can really see an important reduction of CO2 emissions coming from the road infrastructure. And I'd like to underline the fact that the road infrastructure itself is somehow very CO2 neutral. Most of the emissions come from the vehicles that use the road infrastructure, but the road infrastructure itself has obviously is also responsible for some emissions at the different stages of construction, maintenance, works. But once the road is there, I mean, in terms of CO2 emissions, it's quite limited, really, compared to other elements of the road mobility, generally speaking. We have also participated to some research which were focusing on the sustainability aspect of the road infrastructure, for example, with the cooperation with a French member, which developed a calculator of the emissions in for all the road operations of maintenance, for example. So yes, I think that we also published some position papers regarding the sustainable aspect. You know, we have to defend the fact that the road is not such the bad element of transport in the global framework, of course.
And so you will be joining us at Move 2022 this year. So what are you excited for about the event?
In fact, what is exciting really is that it's the first time that I will participate to Move. And from what I've seen doing some research, it's quite an important event with a very high number of participants. What I'm quite excited about is to see the large variety of topics which are addressed, the quality of the speakers, the panelists, the very interesting topics also addressed, and I'm really looking forward to being present, although it's going to be quite a very tight agenda, because I will just go to London that morning and come back the same day just to participate, because my agenda is very busy. But it's a nice opportunity, I think, really.
No, definitely. And so what will you be talking about when you're there?
When people talk about mobility, you know, you have some very, I would call them fashionable trends, which are digitalization, all these systems of communication via different types of systems, and sometimes vehicles, of course, but sometimes the road infrastructure is a little bit lost in the equation. And from time to time, I use this image of you can have the best zero-emission vehicle with the highest technology of communication via any system of satellite or vehicle to X2X, V2X, whichever. If you want these vehicles to drive on a jungle track, you won't achieve your mobility objectives. So the infrastructure is really an essential part of the whole mobility framework, and it needs to be recognized as such.
And do you think that it's important to attend events like this to spread awareness for things like this?
It is obviously important, also because you have all the networking aspect, which is crucial as well. But it is you know, every opportunity to highlight and repeat this element is important for the road infrastructure sector.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We loved having you here, and we're looking forward to speaking to you in June and seeing what you'll be talking about.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and I really look forward to being there.
We'll see you later.
See you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.